Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I finally got that soft mod for the PlayStation 4. I'm having issues with it. This is more of a test run here. And I will play just a few minutes of this. Show you that it is up and running. So I will be able to do some PlayStation 4 requests. If you buy me a coffee, and you can put in the comments when you donate a couple of requests, and I will consider it. Now, there's no guarantee I'll be able to do all the requests because if I don't have the game or if the game doesn't work, I won't be able to do it. But I usually do the best I can and do the requests. I can do PlayStation 1s, PlayStation 3s, Nintendo Switch 1. And now PlayStation 4. But PlayStation 4 has a lot of issues. I just did this soft mod, the Goat Hen, and so it's very difficult to keep it working. I'm having issues being able to turn the system off and then go back into the system, or when I turn the system back on and go through the process of doing the soft mod again. And sometimes you could say the backdoor program that I use updates, and I can't use the backdoor. Then I have to. So if I install something, and then I have to reset the PlayStation 4 again, it causes. I might end up losing all the saves. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is just a trial run right now, so let's just go ahead and play a few minutes of this. I do have the music on, but very low. I'll just put R on there. And continue. You can also do cheats for certain games. I'm working that out. I'm working on figuring out how to do everything. This is just after my hard work figuring out how to install things. I just wanted to check and make sure that it's working. And I'll just play a couple minutes to show you that it does work. And I'll just let you watch that. And this is kind of like a practice. So if you want me to play a little bit more of this game, just leave down in the comments. And of course, at the end of my videos, if you watched the majority of the video, please comment that you watched it or how much you watched as a reference guide, so I know that you guys and gals are enjoying my content. And thank you so much, everybody. And it is working and everything, and I'm going to get out of this and show you here in a minute. I never beat this game. You can get this was on the Nintendo Switch 1, I think, and then they ported it over to other systems, or they ported them in all the different systems at the same time. I'm not sure. This is a very challenging game. Anybody had the patience to play this all the way through, well, my hat's off to you, because I don't have the patience. It became very frustrating for me to play this game. I'm more of a casual player, so if... What was that about? Oh, I see. So, if a game gets frustrating too much, I will not play it any longer. I like play casually, and I like it to be enjoyable. That's what a game is for. Is to be enjoyable. Some people like that frustration, but I don't like that stuff anymore. And you can just do that. I'll just play a couple more minutes, and then I'll show you. Oh, okay. That's enough of that. All right, and I'll show you. I'll take you out, and I'll show you that it's modded. There you go. Say it's modded. See this right here. I'll kind of give you a rundown of it. Now it's very difficult. Like with this, if this malfunctions, it will just go to view. If it doesn't say UWU, because every time you start the console, you have to go in here and you have to have internet connection and to get the mod to activate. It's kind of frustrating because you should be able to turn it on and just already be modded. But this is just the beginning. They'll come out with a stable version eventually, where you don't have to use the internet. In other words, once it's installed, it's permanently in the system, and you don't have to use a back door is what they call that. And so I just thought I'd show you this real quick. And it's all here. There's the cheats right there for the PlayStation 4 games. And this is Gold Hen. Now, to use the games, you want to go into package installer. So put it on your hard drive, hook it into your USB port, and it will detect it automatically. You don't have to format. Let's say you're using a hard drive for another PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, whatever it is. You can still use the same hard drive. You don't have to format the hard drive, and all you do is just push this, and it will go in and say there it is, package. And this is kind of just a sample showing you that I did mod it. But I'm having issues because when I turn the system off and I go back in, like I said, when I go back in, this sometimes will automatically update. And if it does that, the backdoor fails, and you have to, you guessed it, format the whole PlayStation 4 all over again. So it's good to put your games and everything on a external device. But when you install it, and you're going to have to save the saves. It's crazy. It's crazy. So it's still kind of unstable right now. But there you go, everybody. I just wanted to share that. And I didn't show you exactly how to do it. I can put a link down below to show you where to go and to mod this. And I'm on 12.00 right now. And it's more stable than the 12.5s or the 13.00. This is 12, and you have to be very careful with it. But there you go, everybody. That's my soft mod, and like I said, I'm not sure how stable this is because every time that I turn it off and turn it back on, not every time, I'm having problems, like I said, keeping this. I even did a backup of this, and I can't install it. It shows the current version, so I'm not really sure what I'm doing wrong to be able to reinstall this. And I did a full backup of my PlayStation 4, but I just don't want to deal with a backup. It's just too big of. I had several games on there I purchased and everything, and it just, considering how this thing shuts off and resets, and I have to reformat it again here and there, I haven't figured out how to stop that from happening. So I have to be very careful with that. But this is just a sample game. I did a small game, a small file game, because I wasn't gonna do a big file game because I didn't want to waste all that data, and what if it doesn't work? So But all right, everybody, that's my little demonstration. And of course, if you follow along in my channel and stuff, you know I like to talk. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want me to play a little bit more of this, just give me a shout out down in the comments, and I will do so. But if you want requests of games, you're going to have to buy me a coffee on my coffee link. Buy me a coffee and donate a couple bucks, and you can make a request in the comments. At that point, on the buy me a coffee, and I will do that request, or I will, if I can respond back, I think I can comment back. If I can comment back, I've never done it. I don't have any donations yet, so I don't know if I can message you back after you message. But if you can't, if I can, I'll let you know. But yeah, just make a couple requests for PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 3, Nintendo Switch 1, NES games, regular NES games, and now PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4, like I said, this system is very iffy as far as the soft mod. So, and they don't have like a tremendous amount of games yet, or I can only get certain ones. And remember, the games are, there's a lot of games that are huge files, and I'm not going to be able to do a lot of those because the data usage, data cap. So I might be able to do one big game a month for that. If enough people request the same one and they donate, you guys and gals donate, I might be able to do that specific game. But like I said, always do a couple requests when you buy me a coffee, and I will do one of them. And I won't play the whole game through. I will play the beginning. If you request me to play a half hour, basically the more you donate, the more time I might play on that game. But like I said, I like to just play what I want to play and what I'm comfortable playing, because I'm a casual player. If it gets too frustrating, I can't play it. I won't be able to play the game all the way through. Like this one here, there's no way I'm going to play this all the way through. And so on and so on. So just kind of a little take of that. All right, thank you so much for bearing with me, and moving on to the next video. You take care, everybody, and this is work in progress, so it's not perfect yet. Maybe when they do an update to make it more stable, where you can get a permanent mod on this, and I might be able to play even more PlayStation 4 games. But this was just kind of demonstration. All right, take care, everybody.